Hey, this is Dillon James from CookvilleTimes.com, and I am here with the President Obama impersonator, also known as Alpha Cat, also known as Iman Crosson. Iman, thank you for joining me today on Skype. This is our first Skype interview, by the way, for CookvilleTimes.com, and it's truly an honor to have someone of your stature to be on our Skype interview today.
Hey, well, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, so first of all, before we get going with all this, you have been featured on Fox News, Entertainment Tonight, G4, MTV, CNN, LATimes.com, The View, Time Magazine, New York Magazine, and now Cookville Times. I mean, I know that Cookville Times is the biggest source of news you've been on before, so how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel great, man. I'm just, happy to have, any exposure I can get. I always appreciate the support. And, actually hearing you say that back to me kind of like reminded me of all the stuff that I have been on. It's kind of like, it's wow, that's a blessing.
Yeah, it's incredible. So you started the President Obama impersonation in 2008, whenever the first election was coming up.
Right.
And there was a Denney's contest. Tell me more about that.
Denney's was hosting a competition. It's funny that you brought that up. I completely forgot about that. Denney's was hosting a competition for the best political impressionist, basically, I guess. And at the time, I just started doing the Barack impression. It just started to kind of, gain some traction. I was like, well, let me try it. So that was at the time the biggest thing I'd done, and had to go live on like Fox News and compete against another guy.
Wow.
And I won, and it was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun, and I won free breakfast for like 4 years. So.
Wow! So you still have the free breakfast?
Well, no, because what happened is the free breakfast equated to gift cards.
I see.
That could last you for 4 years.
You use that up real quick.
That might last for 4 years. That lasted me about four weeks.
Oh, well, hey, at least you got free breakfast out of it somewhere. So that's a good thing. That's really good. Okay, so I watched your videos on YouTube. I was very impressed, but there was one that stuck out in my mind. The 2010 White House Correspondents Dinner. How did you get that gig?
Very luckily. So basically, I think it was the DC Improv that reached out to me, because they had a hand in organizing the event and also organizing the comedy aspect. And they said, we think it would be a really great surprise to have you come out as Barack Obama and give a speech. And at the time, they didn't know whether or not he was going to be there because he had some other things going on, and he ended up not being there. But the kicker was that Joe Biden was there, and he was sitting right next to me. So that was really cool. It was an extremely tough crowd. Like, it was really hard because that same day, Barack Obama had a really edgy interview with Bill O'Reilly on Fox.
Oh, okay.
And it was all over the news. And that same evening, at that event, 14 or 17 of the 40 tables. No, 17 of the 40 tables were all Fox News tables.
Wow.
And I could see Bill O'Reilly in the audience giving me the eye, and it was an awkward event. So it was a tough crowd, but it was a great experience, and I had a lot of fun.